to make a video because I am getting a cold and I'm a little bit of a mama's boy, and my mom, she did a little bit of voodoo on me tonight, so I told her I was getting a cold, and I kind of wanted to show you everything that's going on. Oh, high traffic in here tonight. Anyway, where was I? So, I'm coming down with a cold, and my mom decides she's gonna go whole witch doctor on me and use some tried and true ancient methods of curing, and maybe a little bit of new wave stuff. And I wanted to get this video made because I'll probably not be able to talk for the next 7 days. I can feel it coming on strong, but first of all, I have no idea what this is. There's little pills in there. I don't know if you can see it. But these things, I think there's some kind of oil. It says On Guard. Oh, come on. On Guard Beadlet. I think it's oil. So I took 3 of those. I've got this peppermint oil. It is rubbed under my upper lip right here. It's just making my eyes burn and making it really hard to keep them open. And I don't know, this peppermint stuff here. Peppermint oil. And there was another thing she had me put on my tongue, and it was really nasty. It did not taste like any kind of food you should be eating. It was gross. But then, also on my upper lip and chest and feet is the ever popular Vicks. Now this one is the tried and true. Can't go wrong. Still, hurt my eyes really badly. And it should help though, that with the Zicam pill, which actually makes me feel worse. Now, right now, under my left and right foot, under my socks, it's really squishy, kind of gross. Onions. I think this is the latest craze going around. And I guess the story here is there was a farm back when that pandemic hit in somewhere in the teens, I believe, like 1919, I don't know, but there's a huge pandemic of flu going around, and it was killing a lot of people. And there was this one farming family that no one in their family got it, even though they came in contact with the virus or whatever it was. Did it have something to do with the bubonic plague? I can't remember. Anyway, so the doctor goes to their farm to see why these people aren't getting sick. What he found was onions everywhere. And these onions were turning black. And when he tested the onions, they were actually soaked with whatever the sickness was. And it was keeping the family healthy because the onions were taking on the disease. So, I guess the theory here is leave the onions by your bed. I guess put them on your feet, I don't know. And feel like you're a roast. But hopefully it works. I'll try anything. And that is pretty much what I'm dealing with. But as long as I keep my eyes open, don't think about the Vicks getting in my eyes, don't think about the peppermint getting in my eyes, don't think about the onions getting in my eyes. It's alright. It's almost bedtime. I'll have my eyes closed and I won't have to worry about it. There's another thing besides all that I kind of wanted to show you guys. And it was today I had something happen that triggered an ASMR response. What it was is I was on a construction site and we were trying to figure out these panels weren't fitting, and we were doing the factory where they make the panels, so it's not a normal job. They can kind of change things on the fly, and the boss was out. They decided to frame in the windows to hide the fact that the panels didn't line up correctly. And so the boss was sitting there and he goes, well, I want to draw a picture so I can remember what's going on. And he started drawing the picture, and I happened to be standing by the table and pretending I was looking up at the wall or whatever, but really his drawing of this picture was triggering ASMR, and I was just sitting there just relaxing, pretending to be looking at the wall. I was like, oh. But so he gets there and he's like, alright, I'll reenact his drawing. There's our window. Here is our drawing, and the window's in the middle, and there's panels, and this was actually, I had like a A1, actually it's D1, so D2, D3, D4, D1 is all the way up here, D2, D3, D1, D3, D3, D1, D2, D3, these numbers show us what panels go where. And the problem is these panels right here, there's a gap. It's supposed to be flush with the window. And there's like an inch wide gap, and the windows weren't in line, and like this panel was tight right here, and they'd be tight on the next window over here off the page. It'd be like loose, and then this panel would be too long, this panel would be too short, this panel would be too high, maybe on the next window they'd be too low. So their solution was they're going to wrap the window with a frame of their design. They're going to custom make it, and that way you'll see the window frame, you won't see the gaps, and all the panels will go underneath the frame. That'll be a nice seam. So what he did is he had the plans just like this, and he said, oh, I have to draw something just so I know. He said, I want to remember this. So as I was sitting there, he took the plans like this. And he drew out his frame, the windows. Now all the panels are covered, and that's what we're going to do at work. But that was his plan, and he drew that up, and it was my ASMR trigger for the day, which is pretty cool. But tomorrow's going to be a cold. I'm already battling a runny nose. And this is kind of a weird video. A little bit all over the place, but I figured I'd just dive in, and I had kind of a vague idea of what I wanted to do. And this was it, just to cover those two facts. And there's one other thing here that I was kind of curious about, and that is your guys' favorite triggers. Because I know what mine are. I like brushing for videos, that is. I mean, it varies. It's different in the real world, I guess. But for videos, what seems to trigger you the most? What do you like? Whispers, brushing? Is there particular videos that seem to do more for you than others? And why is that? And I was hoping you guys could leave your comments just saying what you might like, and then in later videos I could incorporate them and hopefully improve and make it better for everyone. And everybody wins. So what do you like? I saw this one guy. He had a brush squeeze water water bottle, spray bottle, and he stood here and he sprayed it, and he went shh, and then he went for the spray of water. He went shh, and he went through the spray, and then he went over this side, and he went shh. And that just stuck with me. I really liked that. And I think I'm going to recreate that in one of my videos. Kind of thought about it a little bit. It's always been in the back of my mind. But that's just one of mine that I'm going to add to my videos. What would you guys like to see? I also wouldn't mind doing more movie recreations. Because they're fun. Anything fun is worthwhile. Alright. I'm gonna go. It's past my bedtime, and I think I'm gonna need all the sleep I can get. Wish me luck with my squishy feet.